Hi there and welcome to this update, which I'm delighted to say is brought to you from France. This is my excuse for there not having been one for so long, and I'll tell you all about it after I've introduced this week's sponsor. I'm delighted to say a friend of mine, Stephanie Kelly, she was very, very kind and drove my car down here for me whilst I drove the truck. And she is a Back Essence Solutions consultant, and she was really keen to try out some of the back remedies on William here to see if he coped with the journey a little bit better. He's always struggled with long journeys, and quite often if we have to go to a show that's very far away, we have a real problem getting him back on the truck to come home. Short journeys don't bother him so much, but I think he just gets tired and bored of the travelling. So we gave him, she would have to tell me exactly what it was. There was a lot of rescue remedy in there, and I think she gave him impatience as well. And anyway, he actually came out the journey really well, and he's not dropped weight or anything since he got here. So that was great. I would definitely give it a try again. Anyway, I've put the link to her website in the below the video, so you can always go and have a look and find out more about these remedies. They work on a vibrational level, so it's not something that has any adverse side effects, and can be used on children and adults and animals safely. So we're here in France. It all happened quite fast. Buccaneer, the little Arab stallion, his owner offered us the opportunity to come and set up an eventing training centre here at her place in France. The place is called Manoir de Caumont. It isn't finished yet, but as you can see, I'll give you a little yard tour after this. There are 16 stables that have been built, and they're absolutely top class. They've been made specially so to make the most of any ventilation. There's an insulated roof, so they stay cool in the hot time of day. There are automatic drinkers, rubber mats everywhere. It's they're really a very nice change for me. The outdoor arena is also finished. That's quite a decent size, so we can, be immediately able to pick up training. There's an indoor arena which needs to be completed, and then there's a huge amount of land. So plenty of turnout, enough land to make our own hay for the place. There is a 3-kilometre cross-country course that's already been mapped out. Plans for a schooling field as well, and the potential is just enormous. We hope to have it fully operational by next spring, and bit by bit, the different parts will be finished over the winter. So William here, he is going to aim for PO CCI 4-star, which is at the end of October, and we will probably, it's only 90 kilometres down the road from here, so we will try and build on that and advertise a training course for during the week afterwards, which coincides with half terms out here. So there you go. Here we are in France, in Gascony, and I must say it's wonderful after all the rain we had in Belgium. It gets a little bit hot, but as long as you get up early and get everything done in the morning, it's really such a nice change. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed the yard tour. I show you a bit around the stables and the fields and the views and things like that, and our plans for the place.
So this is the view from inside the main stable block. You see there's the parking lot out there. That's the front of the truck, and that's the outdoor arena, and there's a field behind that. When you come inside from the outdoor arena, you have this corridor, which is the main stable. There are 9, so 3 down each side, and then 3 across the end. And here is Buck, who's not talking to us. And here is William. William! Yeah. He's a good boy. And then round here, this is what is called the yearling yard at the moment. There are 5 stables in here, and this is actually going to become my yard because it's a dead end, and yeah, it just means that I can contain what happens a little bit more to the competition horses I'll be riding. And then through there you have the feed room and the mucking out room, and then over to the left there's a tack room. Here we have one of the entrances. It's quite long, it goes up to the road at the far end. There's one large field on the left there, which is split about halfway down and comes into this one. And you can see these are for the winter. You can put big round bales of hay in there, it saves on wastage and it's a safe way for them to eat. And then there's another field on this side, also rather large. That one will probably be split in 2, a bit safer for the competition horses to have a slightly smaller turnout area, and they will have field shelters as well. This land also belongs to the place. This section that you can see with the land dropping away, that's another very big field where there are some young stock and some broodmares. And then on the far side, from where you can see the difference in the grass, this land also belongs to the place. It's not fenced at the moment, it's been used for hay, but we're hoping to fence it and eventually put gallops around the outside. As you can see, there's a natural camber that goes behind the trees there, and then there's a further large field up there, and it goes all the way up to the road, and is really nicely undulating with some good hills for them as well. And you can see down there is the lake and a nice path leading between the dropped section and the lake. And then behind me, here, oh you can't see it very well, here is the manoir itself. Just look over here so you can see around the tree. There you go. And it's split into various different rooms. On the left, that tower and what's behind it, that's a new wing which isn't finished yet. That will be accommodation for guests. The section on the right is older, and that's, you know, got all the original fittings there. So there we go, that's a neighbour over there, and the land, yeah, that mare and young stock field stretches behind these bushes that you can see here.
Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and do visit Steph's website. Thanks. Bye.